What's going on, everybody? Felrose here, bringing you some Pokemon Go Battle League content. In this week's video, we've got Open Master League battles submitted by a member of the community, AmIBoxyBrown. Thank you so much for submitting these battles. I've been looking forward to shoutcasting these, to be honest, ever since I saw them come in. And if you, my dear viewers, would like to submit some videos for me to put on this channel and shoutcast, I have a link to a Google form in the description. You can fill it out, upload those videos, and drop them in that submission form, and I'll get to them if I can. But anyway, on the team here, we've got Thundurus, Therian Thundurus. Look at that, the movesets on these things. You got Therian Landorus. You've got Dialga, the staple mon of all Master League. You've got three things with incredible booming potential, and I can't wait. Let's just get right in. I can't even wait, dude. Let's go. All right. Looking for our opponent. I want to see how many Focus Blasts go off in this video, if I'm honest. That's what I'm looking forward to right here. So, game one, we got Thundurus versus Lugia. Now, Thundurus is an electric type, which means it resists all Lugia's charge moves. Has that Dragon Tail, though, on that Lugia, so that's a little dangerous. But do you think this Lugia is going to appreciate a Thunderbolt? Probably not. Let's see if it gets a shield right away. Yeah, it gets a shield. The Lugia is scared to take that Thunderbolt, and unfortunately, the longer it waits to tank that Thunderbolt, the more in danger it's going to be of getting KO'd. Now, opponent's going to throw a charge move here. If it's the Aeroblast, nope, they bait with that Sky Attack. So the Sky Attack comes through and gets a shield. Now, Thundurus is going to go for another Thunderbolt. We're looking to win this mid-game here, or the early game. We take out the Lugia in the opening, and now, waiting on the opponent to bring something in, here comes Dialga. And the opponent has decided not to play the game any longer, so we're going to go straight for the Focus Blast. Focus Blast is most likely going to one-shot this lagging Dialga. Let's give it the kaboom. One-shots Dialga, because why not? And there's a Weavile in the back. Dude, I wish they would have stayed and played this game. This would have been some crazy spice. Shame. Anyway, we're going to Focus Blast this Weavile. This would probably KO at least 77 Weaviles, and then their children. So, Focus Blast is going to come through. What do we got? What's the lag? Man, I don't know if the opponent quit or if they just lagged. But here, I have a kaboom, because that was a lot of Weaviles that went down. Anyway, so next game's coming up here. And man, I don't play much Open Master League, to be honest. I don't have the pockets for it. I don't want to have to buy my legendaries, but I'll play Classic Master League all day. So we got Giratina on the lead. I think this is technically a bad lead. Yep, so AmIBoxyBrown is going to switch right into that Dialga and draw out the Excadrill. That is actually kind of fortunate, because if Excadrill comes in, Landorus is going to be able to come in and probably farm it down. And we're going to tank a Drill Run. Now, Dialga can tank a Drill Run. You go straight for Draco? I think, oh no, opponent's going to get to a move. That's a lot of farm for the Landorus if AmIBoxyBrown comes in and tries to get that farm with the Landorus. Here comes the Landorus, dude. Look at all the damage those mud shots do. This is a straight farm down. There's nothing but farm here. And the Excadrill is going to throw a move. No shielding. The Rock Slide doing neutral damage to the Landorus. It just shrugs it off. Doesn't care. Going to farm down that little mole. And what's going to come in? We're going to have the Giratina come back, and it's going to eat a couple of Stone Edges. Look at these Stone Edges. They're coming through. Stone Edge is going to do neutral damage, but if you've ever seen a Landorus, it's going to do heavy neutral damage. So the opponent shields it up. They're going to go for another Stone Edge after this. They're going to shield the potential Shadow Ball. Probably just an Ominous Wind Bait. Yep, there's the Ominous Wind Bait. Opponent gets a good bait in there, but Stone Edge is charged so quick, dude. Look at that. He's got another Stone Edge. He's almost at a third Stone Edge by now. So Landorus is going to get this Stone Edge through, and apparently a Snorlax decided to pop out of nowhere, so that's fine. So Thundurus is going to come in, as Snorlax is the only viable target for its Volt Switch fast move here. And he's going to continue to go, and he's probably going to farm up a little bit past Thunderbolt. There you go. He's going to throw the Thunderbolt to prevent the Snorlax from getting another move off. And I guess, yeah, Snorlax makes a lot of sense in Open Master League, just because of how much more obtainable it is, I suppose. It's not really. I don't see many Snorlax in the wild, but hey, you know, any of this stuff in Open Master League, if you've got it, run it, man. Those are huge flexes in and of themselves just to have them at level 50. So, looks like we're going to try and get some more Volt Switches in. I imagine you don't even need to shield this, probably. Nope, I'm going to let it go. And I think the play from here is just bait a Superpower and get that Stone Edge off. But Opponent has so much energy, they're going to be able to go for another move here. And I think they're looking to fish for that boost. Ominous Wind comes through, no boost. Going straight for Stone Edge. Stone Edge is going to get the full charge. It's going to get that shield. Now, are they going to be able to get to another Stone Edge before the clock expires? Oh, getting for the Stone Edge. Going straight to the Superpower. Does the Superpower KO from here on a Ghost type? Let's find out. Superpower going to KO just barely, dude. Only hope and a prayer that AmIBoxyBrown has was that Superpower being just enough to KO. So, getting into this next battle here. Sorry about that. Thought there was somebody over there. Thundurus into Mewtwo. Very neutral, unless the Mewtwo is running Ice Beam, which some of them do. But Thunderbolt, I mean, Mewtwo is squishy enough, even in the Master League. It's going to hit hard enough that this could cause some damage. So we got a shield at that Side Strike. Yep. So there's a shield on the Side Strike. And then we're going to go for that Thunderbolt. Side Strike would probably do some pretty massive damage, being one of the hardest hitting moves that Mewtwo can use. Gets a shield, goes straight into Dialga. And is Dialga going to catch the Side Strike? No, it's a Shadow Ball. That does almost half of Dialga's health. And the opponent comes in with a Garchomp, a Dragon Tail Garchomp. Now, this is actually very dangerous with Garchomp because those Dragon Breaths are adding up very quickly. The opponent is going to have to shield this if they want to keep their Garchomp alive. And the opponent does shield, okay. And that's very dangerous too because that Garchomp is going to be super strong against Thundurus. So yeah, you got to come in with the Landorus here. And Landorus is going to be able to soak this move most likely. Even if it's an Earth Power. Obviously, if it's an Earth Power. It's just a Sand Tomb. So you've got to imagine that Garchomp is probably running some sort of combination of Sand Tomb and Earth Power. Because it's going straight for those Dragon Tails here. Yep, there's the Earth Power. So there's probably no need to shield that. But still, it's good just to get the ability to hit you with an Outrage and get it out the window because you don't want to deal with that. And there's Kyogre. Now, Kyogre is not going to appreciate this Thundurus. I think the switch clock is up. And here comes Thundurus to put the hurt on the rest of this team. Thunderbolt is going to hit this Mewtwo who has no Protect Shields. And Mewtwo is going to go down to this Thunderbolt. Down he goes. And Kyogre's not going to have the ability to handle. Look at those bullet switches. They're totally chunking that thing. And that's okay because I'm pretty sure that Landorus has a superpower locked and loaded and ready to go for when it comes back in against this Kyogre. And that is basically a good game. Well played. Oh, man. This Thundurus is spicy. I wrote Thundurus off. I'm not going to lie. I didn't think it was that great. I'm definitely rethinking my my thought on that now. So, very well played both sides, though. All right, man. Master League always gets me. It's literally the league of nukes. You've got everything in this league has the ability to one-shot something somewhere. So this is a fantastic lead. Neutral for the Thundurus, but once the Kyogre sees how much damage these Volt Switches are doing, it's going to have to get out of here. Now, I imagine they're probably going to... No, they're going to just go straight for the Surf. And you know what? Thundurus is shielding, but look at the fast move damage. They're neck and neck as far as their HP bars are concerned. So here comes a Mewtwo. Mewtwo is going to have to take this Thunderbolt or Shield in order to maintain its health. And then Dialga can come in and just wreak some havoc. No, he's going to stay in with the Thundurus and look to hopefully get... Nope, not going to be able to get off another one. I don't know how that... Alright. Maybe there was an extra couple in there that I didn't count. But here comes Dialga in order to handle this Mewtwo. Keeping the Thundurus alive for later. Probably a good call here. Not expecting the Mewtwo to have Focus Blast. Usually best buddied Mewtwo's in the Open Master League. They're probably going to have Shadow Ball because people who invest that much in a Mewtwo are going to put the Shadow Ball on it. Just barely able to get to that Side Strike to take out the Dialga. No, he hangs on with a little bit of HP. Puts that Mewtwo in the ground. What's going to come back in? Going to be Kyogre. Going to bait with that Iron Head. I think you have to go straight for the Draco Meteor here, though, to be honest. I don't know. Does he get... We get to another one? No, okay. I mean, I probably would have gone for Draco Meteor, but that's okay. It gives some extra farm to this here Thundurus. And what's going to be in the back is that Kyogre did not swap out. I wonder if they're weak to it in the back. Maybe there's something in the back, like a Yveltal. Yveltal running Sucker Punch, I think. Is it Sucker Punch? I think that's Sucker Punch. Interesting. Okay. Definitely going to get out of there. Not a Focus Blast nor Dark Pulse is going to take out this Landorus, and Landorus is going to go straight for the Stone Edge, probably take out the rest of the HP of the Yveltal. And here we got the Kabooms ready to go. Slaps that Bacon Bird out of the sky with that big rock. And now we're going to get into the next game. Good games. I don't get a whole lot of Master League. I love it, though. I love playing it. I'm just really bad at it. So I like to watch other people. I live vicariously through everybody else. Giratina Origin on the lead, swapping straight to Dialga in this matchup, and going to bait out a Melmetal. Now, Melmetal still has to be careful with his Draco Meteor. That will not feel good, and there is no reason to shield. This is a hard counter matchup if I've ever seen one, and if Melmetal decides to bait, then that's the Melmetal's problem. But Melmetal through the superpower, not messing around, and now they're going to have to take a whole Draco Meteor. Now they're debuffed, so this might actually almost KO. It comes very close, and now it's in perfect farming range for, you guessed it, Landorus. No, that Melmetal is going to let a Rock Slide go because they're trying to put the Dialga in a position where it's just barely going to take him out. But Dialga is now going to shield and attempt to take switch from this Melmetal, successfully flipping mid-game. And here comes Landorus, and Landorus down to shield, but has Stone Edges. So let's see how this unfolds here. We've got a Dialga in the back, and you know what Thundurus has? It's got the Focus Blast. All you got to do is get the shields off this Giratina, and you're in a good spot. So let's find out what happens when Landorus throws these Stone Edges. Stone Edge 1 comes through, gets the shield from the Giratina. Here comes another Stone Edge coming real quick. Let's see what happens when the opponent throws the move. They're going to get a shield. Shadow Ball comes through, gets the shield, and then the Stone Edge. They're farming up a bit just to make sure that we don't let the Stone Edge hit that Dialga by accident here. And now Stone Edge is almost going to KO the Giratina. And now AmIBoxyBrown goes for a superpower to finish off this Giratina. And there it goes. The superpower takes out the Giratina. And here comes Dialga swapping out to reset the debuff and going to go for the Focus Blast, please. Please, please, please. Iron Head, I think. If that's an Iron Head, it's resistant. It's not going to take it out. But it's a Thunder. Thunder absolutely destroys the rest of that Thundurus' health bar. But Dialga's going to come in with an Iron Head loaded and is going to be able to do some chip damage. You get the shield because the opponent feared a Draco Meteor. And now, all Landorus has to do is get to the superpower just barely with like 10 HP. Superpower going to come through to finish this game off. Takes out the rest of Dialga, and that is a good game. Well played. Sipping on a cherry vanilla Coke. Hashtag not a sponsor, but man, are they delicious. You say that, but they're delicious. She hates them.
Your taste is trash.
Don't talk trash to me about my taste in trash. Alright, Walrein is not that great of a lead here for either one of these two players. Unfortunately, you really can't swap out here because of how strong it is against Landorus. Walrein in the Open Master League, dude. Who would have thought? It is, you know what though, getting that Community Day move. Oh, and they go for the catch. That's an insane catch on that Zekrom. But Walrein with that Community Day move of Powder Snow and Icicle Spear makes it formidable in every single league. I think they're going for some more energy. Gonna catch a move, maybe? No, Dialga comes in, though. Dialga's got a dominating matchup against the Zekrom, even if it goes for Crunch here, or even Outrage. Definitely going to be able to put some hurt on the Zekrom and farm up plenty of energy, which is the name of the game here in the Master League, is just farming up energy. Now look at that, Dialga's got just a little bit of HP left. We're going to be able to get either an Iron Head or possibly even a Draco Meteor. No reason not to go for the Iron Head. It's also neutral here against this Walrein. Walrein is going to take some damage, but they shielded up, fearing the Draco Meteor, and Walrein is going to take some Dragon Breath damage before taking out Dialga. It's got plenty of energy right now. Landorus is going to come in and try and get off a couple of moves here. It's got the Superpower and the Stone Edge to do plenty of damage. And now we're going to see a shield come up from Landorus because that double super effective Icicle Spear damage is going to hurt. And the opponent has two. Icicle Spear. How much damage is Icicle Spear? Dude! That's a lot of damage! but almost going to get to that superpower. Not quite enough. Does Thundurus come in and farm down? No, they're going to throw the Thunderbolt to get rid of this Walrein. Walrein is an interesting core breaker to this team here, and unfortunately not going to be able to get rid of this Walrein in order to take it out. Good game. Ouch. Man, Walrein's a pain no matter what league you're in, huh? Wow. Yeah, that was a good game, though. I think that Walrein is one of those things where you don't see it a whole lot. You don't really expect to lose to it. I mean, if you do lose to it, it is what it is, but probably like maybe 5 people running it in Master League right now, so that's okay. And you'll see more things like this, like Mewtwo. So Mewtwo, once again, in the lead against Thundurus. Now we're going to see this probably play out similarly to the other times where we've seen it, where the Thundurus stays in, goes for the Thunderbolt, and they CMP tie on the side strike here. Mewtwo's going to throw the move, and it's going to get shielded, and then Thundurus is going to throw a Thunderbolt, and Thunder. Yep. Thunderbolt comes through and gets a shield from Mewtwo, so both have now expended 1 shield on this opening matchup, and Dialga comes in attempting to catch that side strike, but unfortunately the Mewtwo held onto its energy quite well, and now is probably going to be able to get a Shadow Ball off. Yep, there's the Shadow Ball, taking out about half of the Dialga's HP, and Melmetal comes in to counter it. Do we see the Draco Meteor fly? Yes, we do. Draco Meteor comes through, being Dialga's strongest nuking move, even though it's resisted. Look how much damage it's going to do. Yo, that's like half of a Melmetal's whole health bar right there. And still going to be able to get some more chip damage in before the Melmetal decides to throw a move. Dialga decides not to shield this one. Lets it go. Superpower takes out the rest of Dialga. And now, with the defense lowered on that Melmetal, Landorus is going to come in and is going to farm it down all the way, I imagine. It's got a debuffed attack stat. It's got Flash Cannon, though. Dude, that Flash Cannon is hurt. That hurt. So, gonna up to no shield once again. Gonna put all the faith into Thundurus. Nope, that superpower is not gonna be able to take out the Landorus. Not even close, man. So Thundurus is gonna come in to finish it off, and now we've got Garchomp. Garchomp comes in and is just gonna wall the absolute heck out of this Thundurus. Landorus is gonna have a hard time, but is this Focus Blast gonna go unshielded? Yep, Focus Blast goes unshielded, and that is gonna possibly flip this game in the favor of this Landorus. Stone Edge comes through, not looking to get rid of this, or not looking to throw a superpower and get a debuff. Let's see. It's going to get a shield for sure, and now we're going to be able to get to a superpower before another move. We've got to shield this up. Could be a Sand Tomb, but even if it's not, Earth Power comes through. I don't think that this Garchomp gets another move, but Mewtwo comes in, and unfortunately, it's all over from here. Mewtwo's going to be able to get to that side strike in just enough time to take out Landorus. Unfortunately, that is a good game. Mewtwo being one of the spammiest things in this Open Master League. Absolutely just flurries of side strikes every 5 cycle cuts. It's actually quite insane. That's what makes it such a good closer. It's so offensively weighted, but it's so good. Oh, the worst possible lead you could ask for, an Excadrill. So you come in with Dialga, and the opponent probably knows right now that this Excadrill is poised to probably beat half of this team. So Dialga's just going to let the move go. I think at this point, you just sack the whole Excadrill. They're just going to come in. Oh, dude, Togekiss is going to come in. That's just rude. That's just rude. What do you do against Kyogre? Anyway, that Iron Head's going to come in and they're going to go down. And now Thundurus is going to be able to come in and absolutely farm down this Togekiss. Togekiss doesn't even get to a move. And now the Excadrill's probably coming back in. But what they don't know is that this Thundurus is packing Focus Blast. Now here's the question. Does the opponent know that there's a Focus Blast coming their way? Yeah, they did. They shielded up. I think you let this go. Yep, let Landorus do its thing. Landorus is going to have this whole team on its back right now with 2 shields. Let's find out if this Landorus can pull this off. Excadrill is going to throw a move, and the opponent will get a shield out of this Landorus. And it's a drill run. Why would you throw the drill run? Who are these people, and why are they throwing drill runs at flying types? I don't understand. But we're going to get a Stone Edge coming through against this Garchomp. And I think I saw the Garchomp with Mud Shot. Man, that's rough. So if this Garchomp is packing Outrage, this is a problem for Landorus. I think you have to let this go and just hope it doesn't one-shot. Oh, that Outrage is going to get some worthy damage on this Landorus. But Stone Edges are really fast, and we're going to see who can take out who first. Stone Edge is going to come through, get the shield from this Garchomp, and now Garchomp is going to be able to pull the final shield from Landorus. Now, I think all you need here is a couple of superpowers, and I think that's it. So we're going to load up on as much energy as absolutely possible. I think the Excadrill was energy dry. We're going to throw the superpower at this Garchomp, and then, if you've got enough energy, get to another superpower against the Excadrill. Another superpower coming through. Is it going to be enough to take out Excadrill? I don't know, but we're going to find out together, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, it's enough. There goes Excadrill. Right down Excadrill lane. Good game. Good game. Next game's coming up here. All right, what do we got? Excadrill is such a core breaker to this team, too. It's such a fun team, but it's got some core breakers for sure. Garchomp is one of them. Going to be able to just absolutely manhandle this Thundurus. So he's going to swap out and get into the Dialga and start letting those Dragon Breaths fly. Garchomp is staying in. Either the opponent doesn't have an answer to this Dialga, or they just want to sack the Garchomp. Maybe they've got another answer in the back for Thundurus and they're trying to pull a shield. But Dialga is going to be able to pull a shield first and get some huge damage with these Dragon Breaths. But look at the health of that Dialga, dude. Garchomp was already ripping through it, and it's just a Sand Tomb. You shield at the Sand Tomb, and that just feels bad. The opponent's going to look to go for another Sand Tomb, it looks like. Do you survive another Sand Tomb, though? Gonna double shield on the Sand Tomb. Got to make sure that this Garchomp is out of here. We already know very well that Garchomp breaks this team apart kind of nicely from the last game, and Melmetal is going to come in. Kind of wondering why the opponent didn't just bring that in the first place. But the Draco Meteor now is going to fly out into the Melmetal, and you're not going to get that shield, but here comes Landorus. Landorus, having that superpower, threatens the Melmetal quite a lot, but Melmetal's going to throw a move here, and it looks like the Landorus is going to hold on to his energy, and here comes a Togekiss. All you have to do is get to a couple of Stone Edges, and that is going to do a lot of damage to these Flying-type Togekiss here. Let's see what happens. And you know what? I already see this happening. The opponent's gonna eat a Focus Blast. I hope they eat a Focus Blast. Oh, I love Focus Blast. Superpower is gonna get shielded by the Togekiss. Togekiss wants to get that Landorus out of there, and now it's just 1-volt switch. All the energy in the world goes to waste, and now Melmetal does not have enough damage from a Rock Slide to be able to take out Thundurus, and Thundurus is gonna be able to get to a move most likely before this Melmetal. Oh, I wish they could have had time to go for the Focus Blast. I don't care how little HP that thing would have had. Melmetal is going to go down to the Thunderbolt, and that is a good game. Excellent play by AmIBoxyBrown there. Dealing with that Garchomp and trying to make it work at the back end, even though a Melmetal, man. Melmetal and Togekiss, that's rough, but the alignment worked out. Sitting in queue waiting for a match. You know, I appreciate queue times are not as bad as they used to be. At least it seems that way. So Thundurus into Metagross. This is a good lead because the Metagross's damage is all resisted. There's nothing that this Metagross can do to deal even neutral damage to the Thundurus. But the problem is that the even the resisted Meteor Mashes, they still hurt a lot. And now that he's going for the Focus Blast. Please don't shield the Focus Blast. I want to hit the button. I want to hit the button. Hit the button. Kaboom. Metagross goes down. And here comes another Weavile. Is Weavile popular in this league? I don't know if it is or not, but man, this is cool. I love seeing Weavile in any league. This thing is so underused. But that shield's going to come up. And man, I was fearing a Focus Blast. I'm not going to lie. It's an Excadrill. Do you know what Landorus is really good at? Core breaking things that are weak to fighting and things that are weak to ground. Alright, Ironhead comes through and gets a shield off the Excadrill. That is huge. Because the Thundurus is unfortunately not going to have a whole lot of play at this point. But that Landorus is going to sweep this whole team if it gets the chance. Now, maybe I'm saving on that Thundurus for a potential catch, but Landorus is going to have some work to do. Going to have to come in and get at least a couple of superpowers off to guarantee we're taking out this Excadrill. Excadrill, being that Steel type, will get one shot by a superpower at just about any health range. Rock Slide's going to come through. Not going to worry about it at all. Are we going for the hard farm down here? Because a couple of superpowers on that Weavile will take out at least 12 Weaviles. Only because it's not stab damage. Oh yeah, we're going straight for it. Tries to catch on the Thundurus, but unable to catch, but able to get to a Thunderbolt. before the opponent is able to farm down. And that's going to get rid of that Excadrill and all of its energy. Excuse me. And now, all Landorus has to do, which I think it already has too, is just throw a couple of superpowers, and that's going to be game. And I'm going to kaboom this when it comes through, because that's a lot of Weaviles. That's a lot of damage. Shield comes up, goes straight for the second superpower, and now get to finish this one off with the button. Here comes superpower, and there goes Weavile, taking it out. That would have KO'd so many Weaviles. Dude, AmIBoxyBrown, these are some great battles. I love watching and even playing Master League, so thank you so much for submitting these battles. If, again, you would like to submit any battles for me to shoutcast on this channel, there is a link in the description for a Google form you can fill out and submit to me. And I just want to give a quick shout out to all my Patreon supporters. You guys are the best. I could not be doing this without you. Thank you so much for watching this wonderful Master League video demonstration of Thundurus, and I will catch you all in the next video. Bye.